It's another weekend with Jules, and I feel like I quite literally walked the entirety of London. I started off Saturday morning, heading into Central and grabbing brunch at Granger & Co. I didn't film brunch for some reason, but the food was good. It was quite pricey, and I was not a huge fan of the coffee, so I don't know if I'd put this on your list. From there, I walked over to the Burlington Arcade, where they have so many beautiful vintage watches, and I, of course, grabbed a Macron at La Durée, and then popped into Fortnum and Mason because it was right there. Going over to Soho, where Represent recently opened their flagship. They have a coffee shop, and I got a matcha. I continued my walk down Carnaby Street and ended the day with a pizza from Franco and Manca. Sunday morning, I woke up early and headed to church. It was another beautiful day in London. After church, I grabbed a quick snack from Gales and then got on the tube to head all the way out to Richmond. I've heard Richmond's really cute. I started with brunch at Butterbean. The coffee was really good, and so was the food. The big breakfast is what I'd recommend. My wrap was okay, but not worth the money. I walked all around Richmond. It's very quaint and cute, but it did feel a bit touristy. I also have a little market, which was pretty cute, but there wasn't a ton that I personally found. I think it's definitely worth visiting at one point on your trip to London. Next, I decided to go to the other side of London and took the tube and walked over to Borough Market to try the viral strawberries. The line was long, but only took about 5 minutes to get through, and honestly, I thought they were really worth the hype. After Borough Market, I continued walking through London until I ended up in East London in Shoreditch. I first stopped into the Spitalfields Market and just popped in and out of some of the shops before heading to my favorite place in London to shop for thrifted and vintage clothing. This is called the Brick Lane Vintage Market, and it has hundreds of vendors in the downstairs. It is absolutely amazing. I always find something. This trip, I got some vintage jewelry. I've been looking to expand my jewelry collection a little bit, but you're guaranteed to find something you love here. The prices are reasonable, but not necessarily cheap like a true thrift store because everything's curated. Definitely don't miss this if you live in London or you're just visiting. I wrapped up the weekend by heading to Islington and getting the most amazing fish and chips. The food was so good and the service was amazing. I will be taking all my guests back here.